welcome back, and today we're finally going to be talking about PAC brushes. And I'm extremely sorry because you guys have been requesting this video for like ever now, and I filmed the demo about a week ago, but I don't know why it took me so long to actually sit down and finally review the product for you guys. So today I have 6 PAC brushes here with me, and I'm going to be showing you guys a detailed demo on how I use each of these brushes and then give you a review side by side. And I feel like I finally used these brushes enough to give you my proper in-depth honest review on these. So yeah, in case you haven't heard about PAC brushes already, then PAC brushes are a newly launched brand here in India, and they make some really amazing makeup tools like brushes, sponges. Their makeup sponges are also really nice, and I have like a whole separate video on the makeup sponges which I will be posting right after this video, so stay tuned for that one as well. And you can find these brushes online from their website, which is called pacbrushes.com, or you can also purchase these from amazon.in. So yeah, I will leave all of the links down in the description bar, so make sure to click on that see more box down there. Anyways, today I've got 6 PAC brushes with me to show you guys, and 2 of these are face brushes as you can see, and 4 of these are eye brushes. The first time I got these brushes, I just went ahead and ran my fingers along the brushes like this. I mean, that is what I do with all of my other makeup brushes as well, because I want to see how soft they are. And I was really impressed with the first touch itself, because these PAC brushes are extremely soft. They literally feels like a bunny's tail, you know, that's how soft it is. Also, the density of the brushes felt quite good, like they didn't feel too flimsy and too thin or weak. They felt very dense and very soft. So I think these brushes could easily qualify as a dupe for the Sigma brushes, and a very good dupe at that, because they not only look very similar to the Sigma brushes. Like PAC has a ton of makeup brushes, like hundreds of makeup brushes in their line, and a lot of them look very similar to some of the Sigma brushes. So they not only look similar, but they also feel very similar. But these brushes are about 2 to 3 times cheaper than the Sigma brushes, which is amazing, and they're also easily available here in India. These are definitely worth checking out. Alright, so I'm just gonna stop rambling and get into the demo and review of these. So the first brush I've got here is the PAC 003 brush, and this one is called Flawlessly Me. And as you can see, it's a dome-shaped tapered brush. So this one is like a dupe of the Sigma tapered kabuki brush. So the bristles are extremely soft. So as you can see, it is a dual fibered brush which is quite densely packed, which makes it a great brush for applying your base makeup, because it works really well with all kinds of products ranging from liquids to powders to creams. Therefore, this brush is a great multitasking brush. So I love using this for my foundation because it picks up the liquid product really well, and it's great when you just swipe it, or you can also go ahead and use it in buffing motions around your face. And the best way I like using this brush is with my concealer, because it just blends the concealer so well into the skin. Like, it just makes the concealer look one with the skin. It does not leave any sort of brush strokes. So I just like to pat the concealer in with this brush and then go ahead in very tiny strokes like this to really blend out the concealer. Then I also like to use this brush for using powder products on my face. Because of its tapered shape, it just makes it really easy to just pat the powder onto the skin like so. I also use the tip of this brush, which is quite pointy, to apply contour on the sides of my cheeks, because I feel that the tip of this brush fits into the hollows of my cheeks really well. So I just like to deposit the product and then just go ahead in buffing or sweeping motions and blend the product out. You can totally use this brush for applying your blush, and you can also use this for your highlight. So this bad boy right here is my favorite brush from all of the PAC brushes, because this is such a versatile brush. It is like the biggest multitasking brush. So next I've got the PAC 063 brush, and as you can see, this is such a fancy looking brush, and this one is also a very good dupe for the Sigma, I think it's called Chisel and Trim brush, I'm not sure, but it looks really similar to that. And there are many other high-end brushes that look like this. For example, the NARS ETA brush, and that brush is like super expensive. So when I saw this by PAC, this one is only 795 rupees. That is dirt cheap for what this brush is. As you can see, the shape of this brush is pretty flat and pretty long. So this is obviously a contour brush. And the bristles of this is also really soft, and it is very dense and tightly packed, which makes the bristles quite stiff. So that makes it a very good brush to use with cream products. And I feel this brush is so well designed because even if I rub it vigorously on top of my cream products, it only picks up just about enough product that you would need for your face. It does not pick up too much of the product, which I think is really great because it's so easy to go overboard with cream contouring. And because of its shape, it fits into the hollows of my cheeks really well. So at first, I just like to place the product on the hollows of my cheekbones, and then I also use this brush to slightly blend the product upwards, as you can see, and I think it blends out the product quite well. And the shape of this brush also makes it very easy to contour your nose. It's just really convenient. And I also like to use this brush to apply highlighter or powder underneath the contour line to sharpen it out furthermore. And I also tried using this brush with my powder contour, and it did quite a good job in depositing the color on the hollows of my cheeks and on the sides of my face. But I must say it does not do really well in blending out the powder contours. So what I like to do is I just deposit the color with this brush, and then I go ahead and take another fluffy brush and just blend out the harsh lines. So I've been really enjoying using this brush, especially under my cheekbones right here, to get that very crisp and sharp contour line. Next, I've got 4 eye brushes to share with you guys, and in case you're a beginner in makeup, then these 4 brushes are the only brushes that you will ever need to do your eye makeup. So yeah, the first brush I would like to start off with is this one, and this is the PAC 372 brush. As you can see, this is a flat angled brush. It's very thin and very tiny, and this brush right here is really flat, and it's also quite stiff, so that means it does not bend or move around too much, which makes it a very ideal brush for doing your eyeliners. So I like using my gel liners with this brush, and this brush does a fantastic job in giving me that very sharp and very crisp winged eyeliner, as you can see. This brush is also great for shaping your eyebrows because its tip is really flat. It's very easy to draw outside the outlines of your eyebrows in order to give some shape to your eyebrows. And then I also like to fill in my eyebrows using this brush because, again, the flat tip of this brush mimics the natural curves of my hair really well. So next I've got the PAC 033 brush, and this is a flat eyeshadow brush, but this brush is not your regular flat eyeshadow brush because, as you can see, the tip of this brush is slightly tapered. So it not only does the job of packing on the color all over your eyelids like a regular flat eyeshadow brush, but you can also blend out the edges of the eyeshadow using the tip of this brush. So it's like a flat shadow brush and a blending brush in one. So next I've got the PAC 023 brush, and as you can see, it is a tapered blending brush, and because it is nicely tapered and kind of stiff, it does the job of applying or depositing color to the crease area so convenient, because I just take some of the product and just go in wind swiping motions over my crease. The brush just sticks to the crease and it does not move around too much. So that way the product stays put on my crease. You can also use this brush to slightly blend out the eyeshadows from any other parts of your eyes, like underneath the eyes as well. So lastly, I've got the PAC 312 brush, and as you can see, it is a regular blending brush, and it is a medium-sized blending brush. It is not too big and not too small. So as always, I like using my blending brushes to just blend out the harsh lines and, you know, kind of soften out the whole eyeshadow look. And why I like this brush is because it is not too big, so it gives you that more concentrated blending, because sometimes when you're using a big fluffy blending brush, you tend to overblend it and the eyeshadow just gets all over your eyelids and it kind of ends up looking dirty and messy. So it's a great brush for concentrated concentrated eyeshadow blending. So those were all of the makeup brushes that I got from pacbrushes.com, and I highly recommend these brushes to all of you guys because these brushes are no doubt very high in quality. They're also very affordable, and the best thing is they are easily available here in India. Let me know if you have tried out any of the PAC brushes and you feel that I should try them out as well. And also stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be on the PAC makeup sponges. I have a ton of sponges to share with you guys, and as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you think your friends would be interested in it, don't forget to share this video with them, and I will see you all in my next video.